guy like me, the more I can play football, the more comfortable and happy, I'll be. But it was different. Turn yourself into a track star and leave the football stuff behind. But down in Plano, Texas, Exos, made a lot of new friends. Talking ball with guys from the SEC and the ACC. So I became a part of this new community. We got really close down there. So I was able to enjoy my time down there, and it was just a different experience. No school, no class, just waking up, working out every day. So I guess kind of being a professional, and it was pretty fun.
Did you have an expectation of what that 3-month stretch was going to be like, getting ready for combine and everything, or
not really? You kind of just trust the program's process up there, and I knew I was going to work hard, so it didn't really matter, what they had me doing. I knew I'd try to get the most out of the opportunity.
Anything surprise you about the combine itself? You always hear about, like, the questions are asked and things like that.
It was long days. I think the 40 and all the testing, that's the last thing you do. And the medical and the interviews and the meetings, you're there 4 days before you even test all that stuff. And the testing's the last day, so just the long days, you've got to be able to handle the week.
You feel like that's part of it, like they don't tell you that's kind of the expectation?
There was some stuff that they snuck in there. You wake up and there'd be a test that wasn't on the schedule that's on the schedule. So, they had a drug test at 5 a.m. So it's some early stuff they don't let you know, but the guys who can handle that stuff do well.
You heard for 5 years here, Iowa's a pro program, gets you ready for the league. Has that become more apparent as you've gone through this process?
Yeah, you can. You definitely see how other guys operate. Than just it's when you're down training. I guess at that point, there's no coach, there's no one really holding you accountable. You can show up to workouts when you want, you can come whatever time, and little stuff like that where you start quickly understanding that some people from other programs got away with certain things, and things like that kind of let you know, like, Iowa's a little different.
When you didn't make the butt kiss finalist list, no, I have. Let me explain. Nick you didn't say a whole lot. Nick was pretty outspoken.
Yeah.
Now Nick doesn't make the combine. I don't know how much he's going to say about it, but is there stuff you can share about that?
I think there were some talented guys out of the group of the combine. I've made some really close friends. Jalen Walker, who won the buckets, I trained with him. I probably text him every day now, so it's funny, guys you're competing with that are now your best friends. And I made friends there. Pooh Paul Jr. at Ole Miss. I guess you guys call him Chris Paul, but we call him Pooh. He's just, the more you're around guys, the closer you get. And, there were talented guys there. I don't want to discredit anybody there, but it was very surprising to see Nick not on the list. You got some brand names, schools, and that thing still exists. That where you go to school does matter, and you can see how that affects decisions.
Now,
That's a good answer.
You being a defensive player with Iowa having a reputation to build on defense, do you think that helps you with the reputation they have?
Yeah, you got guys like Campbell and Laporta and Cooper DeJean, obviously, and Kayvon and Geno Stone. And it's like when you look at the Hawkeyes in the league who are playing really well. And it's cool to say that you've been to the same program. It's cool to say you play with a lot of those guys. And so anytime you're in a list of a guy with like Tyler Linderbaum, anytime you're in a group like that, it's cool to be associated with guys who are having success in the league.
Do you think last year you kind of